Live in the afternoon, it's Courtney. Does she know that she's here? But look at those ankle socks. Hey, I want your money. Give me your money. I want your money. I need to learn how to read. I'm so keep shop. I like jostled my bosoms out of place. I did not do it! That sounds like me when I play the recorder. You can't tell the difference, can you? Quit being gay. Hoo-wee! That was a... Whoa! Shit. This is not going to work, is it? Hold on. Wow. All right. Anyway, so... I don't know why I decided I was going to start this early, considering how frazzled and unprepared I feel right now. But I figured, you know what? Here's the deal. My nose is running. And I'm here. Oh, buddy. I made the huge mistake of deciding that I was gonna like make changes to my setup a little bit here while getting ready. My lipstick is not blended enough. Nothing is blended enough. Look at this. I have a mustache or something. This is what happens when you rush yourself. Anyway, I extra feel stupid for deciding to do a stream at this hour because I ran out of coffee. There were a couple of things I wanted to go over into the store and get today anyway. And I was like, okay, I'll do that before I stream. And then instead, I get up and I'm like, whatever, man. Let's just do a stream. Let's just like get ready and do a stream immediately. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, you know what? Who cares? I should have done that because here I am. Hi, everybody. Hello. So, yeah. Okay, Max. Hello. Courtney, your loved one is right there. That one? Ma'am, you're on the internet. Oops. Can't believe I never took that into consideration when allowing for a little setup for the dogs. Whoops. Well, oh well. My bra is showing. I wonder if I should just pretend that it's part of the shirt. Maybe we'll just do that. Anyway, hi everybody. Hey Max. And hello, Frank. I don't know why I was about to say hello to myself. Hello, Frank. Oh, buddy, the one behind you is named Cricket, right? Yes, that one is Cricket. You can tell because of her little tear-stained eyes. I don't know what she's always crying about. AV Tom, what up? Is it a male or a female dog? They're all girls, all of them. Even the Chungus Among Us. I know it sounds like a boy name, but you know what's funny? I don't think Chungus knows her name or something. I don't know. Or maybe her name is actually technically Penelope. Because get this, I'll be like sitting in bed and I'll be like, come here, Chunk. Come here, Chungus. Josie. Yoshi. Chungus. And she doesn't do anything. And then I'll go, come here, Penelope. And then she gets up and starts like moving towards me. So I don't know if it's a jealousy thing. Like she's like, oh, now that you're paying attention to another dog, I have to come over here. Or if her name's Penelope. And this whole time I've been calling her Chungus / Yoshi Josie. So I ask her all the time now. I'm like, is your name Penelope? She never answers me though. Typical. Okay, what's today? The 30th. Okay, I want to make sure Okay, I'm slightly organized, but not really. That's a girl. K-Max coming in hot with $5. What's up? Thank you so much. Courtney, yesterday a plane crashed into a helicopter 7 miles from my house. Yikes. 7 miles? 7 miles from your house? That's wild. Reagan Airport. Is this something you'll cover today? I've seen a little bit about it. If you want to send me links to certain things, so I don't have to like go diving and double check stuff, I can go over it. If there are certain things that I'm just not like 100% positive on, just not even like, oh, the source is bad, but just, like, oh, maybe the article isn't written very well, or like the video that we're going to watch is like edited weird or whatever. Then I prefer to try and find something that's like, whatever. I don't know. What? Anyway. But I did see, let's see here. Did I don't even know. I feel like I saved like a thing. No, I didn't save anything. Never mind. But because I did see that, I don't even think it would be considered an interview. But I did see that clip of the media talking to that man who was discussing how, like, he spoke to his wife and then saw that his phone like was no longer like sending texts to her anymore. And he was like, "Yeah, that's when I knew what was up." And then they're like, "Let us see the last text you sent her." Like, are you fucking serious? That's gross. Ugh. As a mod, I can provide links. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, my Twitter DMs are open. I should probably stop announcing that. You never know what's going to happen. But yeah, my Twitter DMs are open if you want to send them a DM, or we do actually have the Discord channel, the live topics channel in the Discord. If you add anything in there that was actually why we created that thing, but we just never utilized it because I'm dumb. But yeah, it was designed so that like while we're going through stuff, if people want to add stuff, they can just put stuff in that particular channel. Come on, booster seat. But yeah, so that's what that channel is there for, is that like while we're live and like talking about stuff, if people have certain links that they want to share, they can add them in that channel. And it's all just in one spot. Is the link I provided showing? It is showing. I have to go into YouTube because it doesn't. Like I can't click on the link through StreamYard. Okay. This headline is hilarious already. Oh. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, this man, I shouldn't have moved this camera. Anyway, oh well. Trump attacks DEI policies after DC plane crash, says FAA employees must be held to highest standards. And here's the thing, like, I don't even think that's necessarily attacking like a DEI policy or affirmative action or anything. I think that it's just like pointing out that no matter, like, even if you are trying to zero in on hiring somebody because like, oh, we would like representation in gender or race or whatever, um, they still need to be good at the job, you know? And also, I just want to know, why is it that people want to do jobs that they're not good at? Like, my first thought, I like that I'm going on a rant that has nothing to do with this. So, but like my first thought when I was a kid, like people would talk about like certain things that they wanted to do, right? I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, and I'd be like, I'm not even making it through college. There's no way. Like I just that's not for me. Like I can't do anything that requires a degree. We talked about that though, how I had teachers that didn't understand that like there was curriculum that I would have actually enjoyed and could actually I would probably have a degree and would be doing something that I would really enjoy. Um, but that didn't happen because when I was a preteen and a teenager, my retarded teachers that got degrees that they clearly did not deserve um, told me that I couldn't do it. Anyway, but can somebody please explain to me what that whole thought process is of like, yeah, so this is not something that I'm interested in even being good at, but I want to do it. I don't even like working in entry level jobs like sales because I'm not good at it. And I just don't even, I'm like, I don't think that there's anything in me that would allow me to end up being good at this. I think that I'm just always going to be bad at this. Not my thing. So why then are people so desperate to get into these fields where like they don't even want to be good at this job? And people's lives are at risk now. We're talking like people want to get into the healthcare field and fucking fly planes into shit. If you can't handle that, if you're not good at that, why do you even want to do it? Why don't you just want to do something that you're good at instead? Or that you at least have interest in getting better at or being decent at? I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me. Let's see here. The media said, why not female cops or lumberjacks, Courtney? Here's the thing. I think that if it doesn't matter what your skin color or gender or whatever is, if you can meet the criteria, if we don't have to lower standards in order to get you hired or get you to pass the tests, then I say do it. One of the most perfect examples that I can think of is Tree of Logic when she was a cop. First of all, she's 6'3". Okay, so that is a very tall woman. That is abnormally large or abnormally tall, and she for a woman, and well, at least also for a man, really. But she busted her ass. They didn't lower standards for her to become a cop. She busted her ass. What is happening over here? Anyway, she busted her ass to get that job. She worked her butt off to get into that position. She didn't ask anybody to lower a standard. And that was why she was able to pass those tests, because she worked at it. She already had certain physical traits or genetics working somewhat in her favor, and she did all the rest of the work to get there. So like women, if they want to serve in the military, and if they want to like actually be in combat, again, it's can you pass the test? Can you survive Hell Week? I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what your race is. Can you properly serve the country? Because look at me. I'm not going to be over here like, yeah, guys, just because I'm in a fucking mood right now, I'm just fine with blowing somebody's head off because I'm mad. Yeah, give me a gun. I'm taking it. No, that doesn't make me good for the job just because like it's that time of the month for me or whatever. So it's just like I just don't understand this desire to do a job that you're not qualified for. And but then on top of that, using um race or gender to be like, that's why I deserve the job, and then using that as an excuse to not even be good at it. That's I just please, people. I don't like I don't ever ever want well, first of all, ladies, why do we even want to work? Come on. But but why do you want to do a job that you don't want to be good at? Adam Choi, what is going on? What a boy. Oh man, douchey Nazis just showed up and left. Good afternoon, just dropping a like. You look very pretty. Thank you. And all right, bye. Trump says meritocracy, not DEI. And that's the thing is meritocracy is what we need. Like that's what we should be going towards. And it shouldn't be about like people are saying, oh, now that like now that he's trying to remove like DEI and affirmative action and all this, now people can discriminate. It's legal to discriminate. The thing is that like what we had in place though was first of all like really like not in favor for Asian people. Like they had there were like for getting into colleges, like if you were Asian, you had to score significantly higher than white people. I think it was like Asian. I was trying to think of like how they did it because like Asian and Indian, right? But I think they actually had it separate, like Asian, Indian, and then white people, and then basically everyone else. Like they could have they could have lower scores. Say for instance, like a black person scores way lower than a white person, like they would have a higher chance of getting into that college than the white person. Um, Not saying that was always the case. It's just like they still had better chances. Like a white person scoring lower than an Asian person had a better still had a better chance of getting into a college than the Asian person. Like, and I'm talking like SAT scores and stuff like that, and their grades. Like what grades they got, what their grade point average was all throughout high school, and then like what their SAT scores and stuff were. So diminishing that and like removing the factor of like of gender and race and just only looking at a person's ability I think will raise a lot of standards for stuff going on around here. And also I think we need to put a lot more pressure on teachers too. When if we see if they see students that are maybe struggling a little bit, to like there has to be training of sorts that for teachers to like be able to notice certain signs of like maybe this kid has a learning disability of sorts. Maybe this kid needs like learns differently than other kids, right? It's like maybe one kid has dyslexia, maybe another person has ADHD, whatever, and making sure that there are like having teachers that specialize in that type of teaching so that those students can actually get the education that they need. So and I don't know, having teachers that fucking understand that when a child has interest in a music career, they can tell the child what type of a degree that they could get and tell them how to find the right school for them that has those type of programs. Instead of no, you don't want a music career. You won't make money. Bitch, I would make more money than you. Are you jealous? Is that your problem? Anyway, so now that we're like 45 minutes into the let's go back to this. Okay, so Trump attacks DEI policies after DC plane crash, says FAA employees must be held to highest standards. And I 100% agree. This is not about really anything other than people being good at their jobs, and needing to be good at their jobs. Oh. Should we watch the press conference or should we just go through this article? Because I'm so good at reading clearly. Oops. That's not what I want. Here we go. Okay, let's see here. Trump, speaking to reporters in the White House briefing room, highlighted efforts by the Biden administration to lower aviation standards. Jesus Christ. To lower aviation standards, though he acknowledged that the cause of Wednesday night's crash has yet to be determined. We must have only the highest standards for those who work in our aviation system. Yes. Like, do we not understand that is like a giant hunk of metal going through the sky, and we're just whatever, just push a couple of buttons, go to bed, no big deal. Like, why are we treating this like that's not important? Like, amazing. All right. Yeah. Okay. We must only have the highest standards for those who work in our aviation system, Trump said. Only the highest aptitude. You have to be the highest intellect and psychologically superior people. Only the highest aptitude. You have to be the highest intellect and psychologically superior people were allowed to qualify for air traffic controllers. I mean, yeah. Like, I feel like this just has to be a no-brainer. First of all, like, if you're sorry, I'm like all my thoughts are like super jumbled. Duh. When are they not? But like, you're putting so much at risk if you don't know what you're doing here. Like, you shouldn't have a job where you're carting people around if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. So we have to have our smartest people. It doesn't matter what they look like, how they speak, who they are. What matters is intellect, talent. We should just watch the video. What matters is intellect, talent, the word talent. They have to be talented geniuses, he continued. We can't have regular people doing that job. They won't be able to do it. He later credited the crash to a confluence of bad decisions that were made. Oh, buddy. Let's see. I'm just American figure skating members, Russian Olympians aboard plane in Reagan National Airport crash. Oh, shit. Oh, pee-pee butt chug. Wait, pee-pee butt chug was quick to strike back on X, calling Trump's comments despicable. Pee-pee butt chug. Pee-pee butt chug. Oh my God. How fucking stupid do you have to be to say that it's despicable? Is that seriously? Oh my God. Hold on. You know me and my ADHD, I skip around sometimes. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Well, Trump criticized former Transportation Secretary Pee-pee Buttigieg as a disaster. Well, that's true. He's just got a good line of bullshit, said he said of the Democrat. Okay, well, okay, that's why he said it was despicable. Okay. But even then, like, shut up, dude. You were on paternity leave 90% of the time you had that job. What makes you think that you were good at it? Yeah, no, seriously. It just, I fucking. PP butt chug is very annoying. Okay, let's watch this.
We don't even yet know the names of the 67 people who were killed, and you are blaming Democrats and DEI policies and air traffic control and seemingly the member of the U.S. military who was flying that Black Hawk helicopter. Don't you think you're getting ahead of the investigation right now?
No, I don't think so at all. I don't think with the names of the people, you mean the names of the people that are on the plane, you think that's going to make a difference?
Does it comfort their families?
They are
to hear you
a
blaming
group of
DEI
people that have
policies?
lost their lives. If you want a list of the names, we can give you that. We'll be giving that very soon in coordination with American Airlines. We're in coordination very strongly, obviously, with the military. But I think that's not a very smart question.
But are you
I'm
blaming,
surprised coming from you.
are you
He just, we don't deserve him. No, let's but that was really funny though. That is like here's the thing. I understand if we are interested in knowing, like, hey, you know, how far are we into this? Do we know the names of all the people? Blah, blah, blah. Like, out of curiosity. But if she's asking that question as a way to, like, gotcha, look how much he cares, or whatever, like, get out of here. Stop. No. Because I mean, yeah, when I first heard that question coming out of her mouth, I was like, yeah, I'm curious. Like, what information do we have? And then for you know, as he was pointing out, like, I mean, we are in communication with these people. Like, we don't have all the information immediately. So hold your horses, you know, like, whatever. But watch the Pete Hegseth clip too. Hold on. Just this is very annoying because was it in that article? Was I just not paying attention? Hold on. I clicked out of it because I. Okay. All right. Whoa. Are we changing subjects? What's going on? It's at the end of the Trump video. That video ended. There wasn't anything after that. It just ended. So this.
We don't even yet know the names of the 67 people who were killed, and you are blaming Democrats and DEI policies and air traffic control and seemingly the member of the U.S. military who was flying that Black Hawk helicopter. Don't you think you're getting ahead of the investigation right now?
No, I don't think so at all. I don't think with the names of the people, you mean the names of the people that are on the plane, You think that's going to make a difference?
Does it comfort their families?
They
to
are
hear you
a
blaming
group of
DEI
people that have
policies?
lost their lives. If you want a list of the names, we can give you that. We'll be giving that very soon. We're in coordination with American Airlines. We're in coordination very strongly, obviously, with the military. But I think that's not a very smart question.
But are you
Oh,
I'm
blaming-
surprised
this
coming from
Are
you.
you
at the bottom here?
All right, update this morning. Just got off the phone with the Southcom commander and the chairman, the Joint Chiefs, talking about our efforts at Guantanamo Bay. That is ongoing. We're leaning forward on supporting the president's directive to make sure that we have a location for violent criminal illegals as they are deported out of the country. No one's going to wait on the Defense Department, and we're working that in real time.
Wait, what does this
But I
have to
also wanted
do?
to give an update on the tragedy that happened last night here in
Okay.
Washington, D.C., and provide a little bit more information as we are actively working to investigate and understand what occurred and why. At about 8:48 last night, a UH-60 assigned to the U.S. Army Aviation Brigade in the Military District of Washington, Fort Belvoir, Virginia, collided tragically with a civilian airliner. The unit involved, the Army unit involved, was Bravo Company 12th Aviation Battalion at Fort Belvoir. It was an annual proficiency training flight. And when we look at the crew, and not all can have been notified, so we're going to withhold ranks and names at this point. We do know on our side who was involved. It was a fairly experienced crew, and that was doing a required annual night evaluation. They did have night vision goggles. The 12th Aviation Battalion, as of now, is granted a 48-hour operational pause on contingency missions as what happened is reviewed, and a senior level aviation team, an investigative team from our Aviation Safety Center was deployed last night and already is in Washington, D.C. to investigate what's going on. We anticipate that the investigation will quickly be able to determine whether the aircraft was in the corridor and at the right altitude at the time of the incident. As I mentioned, next of kin notifications are ongoing. It's a tragedy, a horrible loss of life for those 64 souls on that civilian airliner, and of course, the 3 soldiers in that Black Hawk. They're in our prayers, their families, and their communities as people are notified. I can't imagine. And I know it's gone from a rescue mission to a recovery mission, and we're with all the first responders that are moving actively too. So at the Defense Department, our thoughts and prayers go out. We are actively investigating to find out what happened and why. And as we get updates, you will have them. God bless.
Man, I feel like I just got a hug from dad or something. Is that weird? Like that was just like so comforting. I'm like, he's got it under control. He's gonna take care of us. We'll be okay. We'll be safe. Thanks, Dad. That was just such a like, I don't know. Like, does anyone else feel that way? Like, does anyone else get what I'm saying at all? Like that. I mean, I think it like honestly, like just from a woman's perspective, like when a dude just steps in is like, I'll handle it. I think that just feels so different for a woman than it does a dude. Cause like if a dude hears that, like I feel like their instinct is probably more likely to be like, all right, let's go. Right. Like they're like, we're on a mission together now. Whereas, as a woman, I'm like, oh, I can just relax. Like, I don't have to worry about it. He's got it under control. Like, I don't have to. I know that I'm safe. Whereas I don't think that men often get that feeling of like, I know that I'm safe unless they're the ones in the driver's seat or like at least like part of the mission to keep everyone safe. So I probably do have a little bit of a different, I feel a little bit different. I probably feel a little bit different than a dude does if they hear something like that. But I definitely was like, oh, thanks, Dad. No, but then again, I don't have daddy issues. Wow, are you telling me I have daddy issues? That was kind of rude, push-ups. What the fuck? Wow. Okay. Anyway, also I feel like we need to rename the Black Hawk helicopters. I feel like Black Hawk is probably not the best name. Maybe Blue Hawk. We can keep it a hawk, just maybe not a black one. Or what if we Black Eagle? I don't know. I just feel like Black Hawk. Um, just not. It's not the best name. Is all. Anyway, um, hold on a second. I haven't seen this clip yet. The clip of it happening. And I was thinking, like, yeah, maybe we could watch it, but I just wanted to make sure it wasn't too like, I didn't want YouTube to get mad at me. Magenta hawk, maybe, something, or like charcoal hawk, maybe. If we want to stay in like the black, maybe. What's a good word for black? What's it like? Dark? Oh, yeah, dark hawk is not going to work. Can't end in a k sound, right? So like. Obsidian hawk, maybe? Well, I Googled names. Well, Oxford Languages is not helping me with this. Black synonyms, Merriam-Webster. Let's see what Merriam-Webster has to say. Ebony hawk? Raven hawk? Ooh. What if it's dark raven or black raven? This one, inky and dusky. Inky and dusky. Those are gonna be I'm gonna start a sock puppet show. And the characters are gonna be inky and dusty. Raven hawk. Yeah, that'd be cool. African American hawk. There we go. DEI hawk. We can rename it after the famous General Mike Hunt. That might make it worse. Or maybe that'll show some inclusivity on our part. You know what? We're gonna switch it from Mike Black Hawk to Black Hunt. Is this the same airport someone proposed naming after Trump? I didn't know that this was even going to be a thing. Does anyone else know? Airport. I mean, why would we bother with like renaming an airport? Why doesn't he just buy an airport and call it Trump Airline or something? I don't know. Trump Airport. Yeah. Among the other airports named after U.S. presidents. This is saying, what is it? Dulles Airport? A congressman. That's this right here. Okay. So Republicans are once again trying to rename, what is it? How do you say that? Dulles Airport for Trump. A congressman who represents the district suggests naming a prison near Mar-a-Lago after Trump instead. This looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really cool. So I guess the answer to that is no. This one's a different airport. You mean, wait, AB, do you mean Chirphawk? Chirphawk, the ceiling bird smoke alarm. I wonder if I'm just gonna Google ceiling bird. Oh man, we really need to step up our game when it comes to a ceiling bird. Holy crap! There are multiple accounts on Twitter called ceiling birds. Oh my god! All right, so we're not. Oof. I'm never gonna be able to just like have something that I can just clip easily. It's gonna take me 100,000 years for all of them.
Because of their,
Oh man, I stopped it right at the good part. Okay. We have to.
What's going on, everybody? I wanted to hop in here really quickly because I wanted to just give my opinion about people that I'm seeing online saying that they are now boycotting Target because of their rollback on DEI. Well, listen, myself a little while back and several other conservatives, we boycotted Target because of their, target on children.
Okay, so there was one. Did you catch it? Do we need to turn it up?
And when it came to LGBTQ, did you guys not see all of the LGBTQ merchandise, clothes, toys, all of this walking advertisement for several different sexual preferences that they were selling and marketing to children?
Oh, dang it.
What's going on, everybody? I wanted to LGBTQ merch.
It didn't go off.
Advertisement, several different sexual preferences that they were selling and marketing to children.
Oh, it cut off right. I think it cut off like right before it was going to go off again. But
At Target because of their, target on children.
So this account, okay, wait. Okay. I think this account is this a Marionator though? Because not followed by anyone you're following, but do you follow Chrissy Mayer? Okay, I'm not gonna go through all that, but okay, so Ceiling Bird joined August 2023. Does that sound about right when we came up with the Ceiling Birds, August 2023? Ceiling birds, ceiling birds, ceiling birds, ceiling birds. Because I know, I feel like it was probably about a year ago. Like it was, I think it was like early 2024. I was in Tree's chat and she was talking about smoke alarms beeping and all that. And I was like, oh, Chrissy Mayer calls them ceiling birds. And she busted out laughing. She was like, that is the funniest shit. And then after that, like she was on Simpcast not too long after that. I think it might have been, yeah, it was like maybe a month or so later, but she was like talking about how every once in a while Chrissy will raid her live streams. And she was like, hey, last time you showed up in my chat, you guys didn't say anything about those ceiling birds. And I didn't know it was you for a minute. Because it was basically like before that, we rated her chat and we all, we didn't say actually ceiling birds, but we were all saying something to the effect of like smoke alarm beep or chirping or something like that. I think we're all just chirp, chirp, chirp. We're smoke alarms or something. And she thought that was hilarious. But then I was watching a live stream of hers shortly after that. And that was when I was like, oh, Chrissy calls those ceiling birds. And so then after that, when we rated her again, I think we said something else. And when she was on Simpcast, she was like, if you guys are going to be rating my chat, you have to say that it's the ceiling birds or else I'm not going to know it's you. Oh, it was so funny. But yeah, so this is an account. I like that they give it the
man who had just broken into his home on North Brookside in Dearborn Heights this past weekend.
My foot's completely shattered. Like it's Dave screws and plates, immediate surgery, and then I got hit in the back right here as well.
That's Benjamin's girlfriend in the bed and in shock.
I know she got shot in the back.
Yeah. Oh, that one was
And it like
that one was very faint. Did you hear that?
In shock.
I know she got shot in the back.
Ooh. Okay, what's this one? Okay. Oh. Oh, it was a demonstration. Ah! No way.
His mama got something to say about Dank. Bitch, let's talk about it.
Our friend. Okay, let's hang on a second. Okay, Dulles. Okay, so I did say it right the first time, Dulles. I just, also the chirping would drive me crazy. Yes, I used to dog sit before I got these things of my own, and I mean I still like do for my neighbors and stuff, but like I used to actually do it like basically professionally, and there was a moment in time there where I thought that it was a law for the smoke alarm batteries to drain to die when in the middle of the night when the owner of the home was not there. Also, if you depending on what type of smoke alarm you have or whatever, always have the proper batteries on hand to replace the smoke alarm, okay? Because there's nothing more maddening than having to wait for the friggin' store to open so that you can go and get more. One of them, thank God, I texted her. I was like, hey, do you have any 9-volt batteries lying around? The smoke alarm battery died in the middle of the night. And I'm like, poor Nigel. She has a dog named Nigel. Poor Nigel was like freaking out. He hates it. He hates it. He was hiding in the laundry room. So even though he is a black dog, apparently he's was not a black person in another life. But she had a same day delivery of 9-volt batteries sent from Amazon. So I was able to like get it taken care of within a few hours. Oh my God, I just heard like a squeaky noise and I was like, there's no fucking way. I don't think that wasn't it. That does not sound like the but I would know what those sound like. I'm white. No, to be honest, anyway, no. Don't, stop with the ADD. We'll stay on track. But yeah, no, there were multiple houses. It was like every single time I would leave one house and I would go dog sit for another family, and then their batteries, smoke alarm batteries would die. And I'm like, why the fuck does? And it's I'm telling you, it only happens in the middle of the night. It never happened during the day. It was only in the middle of the night, and it is like, every single time there was no falling back to sleep. Because like I was taking care of dogs that hated it, but like even at the homes where the dogs weren't like, there was one place I was dog sitting for. The dogs didn't even sleep in the bed, like not even in the room. They had their little. The thing is, they liked their little crates though, so like there's that. But they would sleep in their crates at night, and so they even then though when they weren't like stomping on my face and shaking and nervous, I could not fall back to sleep because it was just like drift. Like it was terrible. So I don't know how you can sleep through that. How you just like how do you block that out of your mind so easily? It's terrible. Speaking of Chrissy, is there nightlife tonight? No, there is not. She mentioned it this morning on her live stream. She and Keanu are I think she said they're going to like a comedy club or something. I don't freaking know. I don't know. They don't like me. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know the details, but I just know that nightlife is not happening tonight. I was actually thinking, like, after she said that, I'm like, should I just reschedule for like a nighttime stream? But I don't know. Maybe I'll just do another stream later tonight. I was even thinking, like, I'll just take this off the screen for a minute. I was even thinking, like, it would be kind of fun to do something similar to that first night of Bacchanal Thursday, just doing kind of variety stuff. Although, like a couple of the ideas I have, I would need like another person with me. One of the things I thought would be fun, I don't know if it would be fun, but we'll see. And it would require somebody like Keanu, but going through blind items and then trying to guess who it is. And I used to be really good at that, but I haven't been lately. Like the last few years, I don't remember any celebrities in existence at all. But yeah, I was thinking that would be really fun to have like one or two people on a panel with me and try to guess like blind items or guess the celebrities named or listed in blind items. And then what else was I thinking? Well, never mind. This is what you get for not writing stuff down. That was a big one for me though, because I thought that would be really fun to kind of like end on, like just kind of, oh, we're gonna land this plane. Ooh. So let's do this and then we're out. But yeah, I'll have to. Anyway, that would not be a very good one to do last minute though, because I would need people on the panel with me in order for it to be fun. Because like, oh, who do you think it is? And then wait for people to respond. And if you guys aren't even listening half the time. One in the chat if you watch me on mute. Okay. Anyway, let's see here. We have to talk about Dank DeMoss here. If you remember, Dank DeMoss is she is 489 pounds and is suing Lyft because the driver couldn't give her a ride. So now we get to listen to her ceiling birds.
Let's talk about it. Since everybody in a bald-headed ass mama got something to say about Dank, bitch, first of all, let's touch bases on the big bitches in the back that got something to say about me. I seen a bitch say go walk. Bitches, you cool. Like, you only like one burger away from being my size. Like, y'all hoes got me fucked up. Bitch, stop calling yourself a BBW, hoe. Because you not, bitch.
Did you hear it?
Yourself a BBW, hoe. Because you not, bitch. Other BBWs don't put other BBWs down, bitch.
There we go.
Stop calling.
Okay. God, I can't see anything. Okay, I went back a little bit too far. But here we go.
Like, y'all hoes got me fucked up. Bitch, stop calling yourself a BBW, hoe. Because you not, bitch. Other BBWs don't put other BBWs down, bitch. Second of all, bitch, I never contacted Lyft. Then y'all talking about, oh, she posted a video for clout. I am the fucking clout. I've been doing this shit a long time. I posted this video because y'all got us fucked up. Y'all always trying to put big people in a fucking category. Oh, big people this, or big da-da-da-da, or big bitches this, and da-da-da. Stop doing that shit. Y'all want us to be in a fucking house, miserable, bored. Oh, cover up, or da-da-da-da-da-da. You can't wear that. You big, and da-da-da. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck the niggas and the bitches that's saying that shit. Bitch, I am a big person fucking advocate. And I'm not the only person that they did that shit to.
Girl. I'm a big person advocate. See, that is where we run into problems, ma'am. I understand that there are situations where people have mainly like mental health concerns and things of that nature, and they end up, developing bad habits, and because of that, they do end up gaining a lot of weight. I have empathy for those people, and I don't want to shame somebody like that, because I think that I think that somebody in that situation really does need a lot more kindness and a little bit more understanding. I think that there are people, though, that you do need to shame, and it's people with this kind of attitude. These are the people, Lizzo, Tess Holiday, it's people like that the more you shame them, the closer you're going to get to them realizing that they need to actually lose weight. So this kind of crap, I'm a big person advocate. Why? I would actually even argue that I'm a big person advocate. You want to know why? Because I advocate for a big person to take care of themselves and be healthy and actually love themselves enough to want to be at a healthy weight.
Bitch, I'm just the only person that's gonna stand up. I'm the only person that's gonna post the video. I'm the only person that's gonna speak up. I'm the only person that's gonna say something. I'm the only person that's gonna put a stop to that shit. Because y'all got me fucked up. Why?
Oh, shut up. Sweetheart, what are you even posting this on? Because let me tell you right now, I have seen a bajillion clips from TikTok of a bunch of fat people that say all sorts of crap sticking up for big people. And it's a mess.
Why the fuck y'all don't have an option on the fucking app that say, are you of size, or so that we can send you a bigger car? So that shit is humiliating. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, it's below zero.
I don't care if it's humiliating. You need to be honest about your size, so that you can get the proper assistance, proper service that you're asking for. I remember actually there was this podcast I was listening to years and years ago. One of the girls was talking about how she was traveling and she had to take one of those little puddle jumper planes to get where she was going. And part of boarding was you had to tell them, whoever at the airport, how much you weighed so that they could make sure they didn't go over the weight limit. And she did see somebody who was a little bit bigger and she was like concerned. She's like, I wonder if they're going to like tell them like their actual weight. Like, this is actually really concerning to me that we're just going off of the honor system here. And it's legitimately because of safety concerns. And honestly, I think that like we really need to set a standard for stuff like that. We're like, no, you have to step on a fucking scale. And we need to know your exact weight before you get on this plane. If you don't like that, then, and also I will say, if you are traveling somewhere and you do end up having to take a little puddle jumper plane like that, you deserve to be warned ahead of time so you can choose not to purchase the plane tickets. I think that's only fair. But you need to be warned. Hey, this plane can only handle so much weight, and we have to make sure to weigh all of your luggage and you before we can actually take flight. So right now, just to get a good idea of how many tickets we can sell, we need you to tell us what your weight is. But just know that we have to also weigh you at the airport as well. So if you're telling us that you're 120 pounds, but you're actually 300, like you're more than likely going to be the one to be booted off the plane if we are over the weight limit. And it's the same thing with this shit. Like, you think that it's okay to destroy this guy's shocks and struts and his tires and everything else because you just need a ride? If you just need a ride, then why is it so humiliating for you to get a car that could accommodate you?
Zero, I'm outside and you pulling off on me, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you gave me my fucking money back. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, y'all got.
Did you hear it? It happened again.
You gave me my fucking money back. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, y'all got us fucked up. Bitch, I'm not in the house. I'm outside. I'm showing my stomach. Fuck is y'all talking about? Stop playing.
That's all your choice, ma'am. You chose to show your stomach when it was cold outside. And then you decided to go outside.
With me on this bitch ass internet.
That was glorious. That was a nice little 2-in-1 there too. Just a we got a ceiling bird and a fat lady rant. That was amazing. Oh God, how long before she opens an OF and makes millions off of feeders? Bro, yikes. Ew, that was gross. I do like that we started off by talking about like a tragic plane crash that is a little suspicious. And somehow we derailed into smoke alarm batteries dying. I love it here. Do we want to keep watching smoke alarm batteries go off? Burp, burp, burp. God, what the hell? Lyft should tie this case up in court until she goes broke. Weakest grift ever. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like I mean, they made a statement that's like, oh my God, this is like terrible that this is happening, or whatever. But who knows? I mean, when you're a business and you have to protect your business, it doesn't matter what your statement is. You're still like not going to just willingly fork over millions of dollars to some idiot that tried to ruin someone's car. I hate that they fired him. I'm wondering though if they like I'm wondering if they actually did keep him on and they're just like they figured out a way to keep him from giving her rides. Like they just basically like blocked him or blocked her on from his side of it or whatever. Because that's messed up. If they got okay, my hand, my protein shake like leaked everywhere. My hand's getting sticky. So hold on a second. I need to. I forgot that Jonathan Davis beatboxed and scatted in Freak on a Leash. Does anybody remember this? Go! That guy became a millionaire from that, by the way. Here I am doing that for free, and homie was getting millions of dollars to do that on stage every night. All right. I wonder if this thing is actually not dishwasher safe. Because it does seem like... Well, it's made in China. Anyway, so for some reason, it seems like I can't get the lid on like completely straight. And so... guess I just need to use a straw. Yeah, forklift. Yeah, what? First of all, that woman is like astronomically huge, but also, I mean, the dumb stuff that she's saying. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping that that Lyft just makes a mockery out of her. You guys, did you see? Selena Gomez's taco flavored tears is in the house. This is amazing. Hello, welcome. Wah! You guys want to? Should we watch her again? Should we watch her cry? I just love that. Like, she thought she was gonna get away with that when she was like, oh man, amazing. Sadly, she may actually win that lawsuit or they'll settle. Well, the thing is when they settle, though, that's not a bad thing. Settling doesn't really like mean anything. It just means that they came to both sides came to an agreement before it went to trial, which is really what every lawyer's goal is anyway. So, really, if they settle, it would just mean that it could that could even mean that her lawyers were like, look, you just need to drop this. We shouldn't go forward anymore. Like, just drop it. That has happened before. There was Ariana Jacob, actually. She was talking about how her lawsuit against Taylor Lorenz, and I think it was against her and whatever the stupid whoever Taylor Lorenz was working for at the time, New York Post, I think, Times, or something. I don't fucking know. Taylor Lorenz has had to job hop so much because she's so fucking terrible at her job. But that one ended up just getting dropped. And Ariadna was like, well, I still see this as a win though, because I at least stuck up for myself and was at least able to get some type of litigation there. So it still ended up being a good thing, because they weren't able to countersue anything, right? And they weren't able to really prove anything one way or another. It was just that she was going up against such a big like media giant. I think that was where it was kind of becoming tricky. One second. I need to grab my this other lip gloss. I forgot that since like this one lip color I put on is a stain. I kind of like put it on and it sat there for a minute before I blended it out. And big mistake. Huge. All right. That's a little bit better. If they settle, buy Church's chicken stock. Yeah. Well, if they settle, what do you think the settlement would be? Hi, Sa. Hello. Taylor Lorenz might actually be the most insufferable person on the planet. Dude, she is the worst. I miss the days when I didn't know who the frick she was, which was pre-2022. Yeah, because it wasn't until like 2022 that I really started following more like commentator channels. And I used to watch The Quartering, and he was the first person that I heard talk about her, and he would call her like 54-year-old Taylor Lorenz, 68-year-old Taylor Lorenz, 98-year-old Taylor Lorenz. Like throughout the video, he would just say that she was like older and older and older, and he always would refer to her as like an age, like, oh yeah, so check this out, guys. 45-year-old Taylor Lorenz says blah 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 blah. I can't believe this is happening to 52-year-old Taylor Lorenz. And I was like, well, this is pretty funny. What's going on with that? Because apparently she was like very weird about her age and tried to make it seem like she was older than she was or something. I don't really know. But then like the more I heard about her, the more I was just like, God, this thing sucks. How the only thing that makes sense at all is that she's like a Nepo baby, right? Like she has connections in the media. Like people have said that she knows people that can what is like it's her uncle or somebody basically like wipes out anything on the internet that makes her look bad. Like he has some type of a something power source. I heard of her from the Quartering in Tim Pool. Yeah, I never ended up really getting into Tim Pool, and even with the Quartering, like I just only like kind of watched him a little bit here and there. But the more that I realized that like his whole he has a whole thing, like one of his little gimmicks is like, let's just like shit talk women for no reason. Like there were a couple of videos that I watched of his where he did zero research on the thing that he was talking about, like zero. Either he did and he just was purposefully like leaving a bunch of information out, or he did just no research whatsoever and just started talking about this whatever topic that had to do with like basically women's issues, and he used it as a way to like shit talk like just women in general, and talking about like how feminism is horrible and all this stuff, when like that was not like what he was talking about. Like the actual story had nothing, the woman involved was not a feminist. It had nothing to do with feminist ideology or anything. It was just simply like one of them was like a woman that was like are already struggling with fertility issues. Her husband decided to leave her, and she was upset because she doesn't have money for fertility treatments, and she's already like getting close to the age, like she's like in her mid to late 30s. I think she's like 36 or 37. And so she's like, I'm running out of time and I don't have the money. Like this sucks. Like I don't know even how to like meet a decent dude. And he used that as like a way to like just shit on women. And like his whole comment section was just like, one guy was like, oh, I bet she's like swerved every dude that hit on her. And I was like, what was she supposed to do? Cheat on her fucking husband? She was married and was trying to have children with this man. He up and left. And then people were just like, she probably did this. She probably did that. Who fucking cares? Who knows? Who knows? We've never heard his side of the story. But so maybe Jeremy doesn't need to be talking about this if he doesn't have all the facts. Or if we are commenting on it, we're commenting based on the information that we have in front of us. You watch a woman who is very emotional and talking about how, like, I wanted to spend the rest of my life with this man. And these were all the plans that I had. Like, she's clearly talking about how wanting to be the exact woman that these guys say are the type of woman women should be. And they're still just like trashing her. So I'm like, okay, I can't watch him anymore. This is so stupid. Like, first of all, I don't want to watch somebody who doesn't know anything about what they're talking about, like at all, and then just just throws out like such strong opinions when it, like, that has nothing to do with anything. So he got my respect when he roasted the Twitter people on Rogan. But yeah, his takes in general are hit or miss. He seems to spout off with no research sometimes. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, it was, because the thing is, like, I felt like if I would watch one of his videos, like, I did feel like I was watching something interesting, but like, how am I supposed to know which video what topic he actually researched and which one he didn't? Right? Like, I'm not interested in that gamble. Like, either research it or don't. That's it. That your channel either needs to be you being a fucking idiot and not researching shit ever at all, or do some research. But that's the thing, is he wants the fresh and fit audience, right? He wants the people who hate women so they can just sit there and trash on women. Because honestly, I think that can make men a lot of money. Because there are like a lot of dudes out there that are like that for some reason. So it's probably all just a facade, and it's just a way of making your money. Like, hey, if I have this type of audience, I can make a shit ton of money. That's great. It doesn't work for me though. I can't watch it. It's fucking annoying. There was that, and then also he would do short videos, and he pumps out like 6 or 7 videos a day or whatever, and they're all like 10-11 minutes long, and every day there'll be like the same topic over and over and over again. Like when what was it, the Twitter files or something like that? Was that what it was? There's like information, like when Elon first bought Twitter, and like there was all this information that was going to be leaked, and every day he would do a video on it. And I would think that like we had some type of an update, but it would be in this 11-minute video, it would be 4 minutes of pushing his coffee brand, which I, for the most part, was in support of. I was like, look, you have a business, you have this company, you should be allowed to talk about it. But at this extent, okay, let's cut the shit. Like, you can do like a 10 to 30 second little sponsor, if you will, or sponsorship, if you will. Like, you don't have to go like 4 minutes with that. And then he would babble on, just basically like repeating everything that he said the day before. And then there would be like, there might have been new information, but I wouldn't know because I just completely lost interest. And then next thing you know, he's talking about coffee brand coffee again, and the video's over. And I was like, okay, this just really isn't for me. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just is not for me. I like put it all in one spot. all the information you have. If you are in the middle of researching it because new information comes out every day, it doesn't. Then just wait to talk about it until all the information comes out or something. It's just, oh my God. The quartering equals the 50-year-old virgin. Well, first of all, he and I are like roughly the same age, but I am old. So there's that. He is married and I have not seen his wife, but I have heard that like, she's actually like kind of hot. Like she's, well, at least for him, like it's like because I assumed, I'm like, okay, it's like, maybe she's not like just assuming what he would catch. But apparently it was, she's basically like she's normal, is what I've heard. She's very normal, like not looking, but like just like a normal person. She's not like, not, like a wackadoo or anything. But looks wise, like she's kind of a little out of his league, I guess. But I don't know. I've never seen her. But to that, I was like, good for him. And that is part of the reason why I feel like, okay, yeah, this just has to be like a persona. Cause like, I don't, that, or maybe she just secretly hates herself or something. I just don't see how someone would be so, be willing to be married to somebody that like actually hates women that much. So I'd like to believe that it's fake, but again, it's just not for me. I can't do it. Look at that dog. He probably could never watch my shit either though. Cause I keep stopping to look at my dog. What an incredible creature. Am I right? Yeah, you're so beautiful. Man, last night she tried to start a fight with Chunga. And it was like the teeniest little, she's like, and I was like, no. And she looked up at me and she like popped her little head on my chest and she just went. So she must have just like, I don't know. It must just stress her out to think that if I paid attention to another dog, that her life is over or something. Cause she really like, whew, it was a very sad, deep breath that she took. So yeah. Dogs are so funny. Dogs are so funny. He admittedly doesn't that a lot. I don't know what you mean. He admittedly does that a lot or doesn't do that a lot. Please help. I only like him because he's friends with my friends. Well, that's the thing is like I feel like there are people on the internet that their internet personality sucks and they're like cool outside of the internet. Like Alex Stein is one of them where it's just like, all those times that he basically just like completely ruined Chrissy's show, or at least tried to. And like, to me, I'm like, I don't like him. That's what a jerk. And honestly, like the whole thing with him, like yelling at AOC, I was like, I don't know why anybody thinks that this is cool. Like women don't like being yelled at on the street by strangers. They especially don't like being like sexually harassed. Oh, my favorite big booty Latina. Like that's just not like for me. I immediately was like, no, don't do it. Don't, oh my God, leave me alone. Like, where's my gun? Where's my pepper spray? This is, oh, holy God, get away. Like that was my reaction. Now his song, the vaccinate me in my thong, vaccinate your dad and mom. Like that shit, when he does that stuff, I think that specifically is hilarious because yes, annoy the public figures, the public servants, annoy the shit out of the public servants. All right. They are a public servant. And right now they're all a bunch of assholes. So until they stop being a bunch of assholes, yes, do everything to bother the shit out of them. But yeah, from what I've heard though, is like, he's a really great friend to his friends outside of the internet. So there is that. Like, I'm willing to believe that Jeremy is actually like pretty cool outside of the internet. It's just like his content is not, it's just not for me. McGuinevere's here. Hello. Good dog. Yes, look at her. I know. Look at that little thing. I can like faintly hear her breathing. A little, like, very cute. That dog is floating in the air. I know. I need to create a background that makes it look like not that. Should I just? Come here, honey. Vaccinate me in my thong. Vaccinate your dad and mom. Does that like? Maybe I just need a not shiny pillowcase. Does that look stupid? Does that look stupid? I feel like that looks stupid. Sorry, honey. Come here. Oh, that was a big breath. I saw that. Yeah. Are you stressed out, sweetheart? Yeah. Are you worried that there are squirrels out there that you're not protecting me from? You want to go look for the squirrels? I know. You're very cute. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, I know. I'm gonna sit you back down. That was a little difficult for me. I felt like she really did not want me to put her down that time. Yeah. Let's see here. He's been recently going after Red Pill Bros. Change of heart. Well, just because he goes after the Red Pill Bros, doesn't necessarily mean that he wouldn't have like a similar audience. Cause well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe who knows? Because the thing is, like, he's a really big creator. Like, he's huge, and so a lot of times, what like creators at that level do is that when they want to kind of rebrand a little bit or whatever, they'll start doing stuff to get rid of like a certain demographic in their audience. And so maybe I wouldn't know though, because I don't watch him. I stopped watching him because of that shit. I'm just like, this is stupid. This is not, it's just not meant for me. Yeah, some serious dog drama going on that we can't understand. I'm telling you, Cricket has just very she has like, I think she just has some jealousy issues. You know what I mean? Like, well, like when Boots moved in, she was like that with him a lot too. Like she would constantly be like, and Boots is huge. Like he could eat her. So I don't know why. Like here she is. She's 12 pounds. He was 70 pounds. She was like, I'm gonna fight you, MF. Like, don't you come near my mom. Boots was like, your mom? What? Ma'am. So anyway. Who are we talking about? A lot of people because I have severe ADHD. Jeremy from the Quartering is like kind of the main one though. Upon reflection, I have to admit I was blinded by my hatred for AOC and enjoyed that. I mean, I have to say, like, as much as I don't like AOC, like there was a part of me, you know, that I was like, oh, like I was in support of him, like bothering her or whatever. It's just there's a time and a place, and like there's just go about it a certain way, right? Because for me, as soon as I heard that, I was like, flashbacks to all the times that I had dudes yelling and screaming at me, and like saying things like, not necessarily that I have a big butt, but like making comments about my body, and I'm like, okay, I feel extremely unsafe. Like, You don't have to do that in order to prove whatever point you're making. Like if you think that it's okay to like that's the cool thing to do or whatever, like that's going to be the good content is if you're harassing a woman and doing stuff that we've been like women have been very vocal about how much we don't like catcalling and like and the street harassment and all that stuff and like it's just stop doing that. Don't do it. You would think that he would be a little bit smarter about it. For me, if I want to go bother somebody, I'm definitely not going to do the stuff that people have already made clear is a bad thing, right? I'm above that. I don't have to do that. I can do something else. I'm creative enough. I'm smart enough. I can come up with something else that why I can still bother and annoy a public servant and especially one that I disagree with, then like I can still do that without like turning it into a form of well, I guess either way it's harassment. But without I guess what are the words I'm looking for? I don't have to stoop to that level. I don't have to make it so that I can make them like uncomfortable or annoyed or whatever without having to like sexually harass them and crap. Alex is loyal AF to Lila. He's that's the thing is like Keanu and Chrissy both had like good things to say about him after that whole like Simpcast situation. And so like, and they still like went and hung out with him and stuff. And so just I don't know. I just felt like, I feel like whatever they know about him behind the scenes, like outside of the internet, I've never seen it. Cause it's just like his regular person persona is different from whatever he's doing on the internet. You have to have floating dogs, put it back. Oh, thank goodness. Guinevere, I was reading your mind. Yeah, I like the floating dog too. I think it's funny. It's funny. She doesn't care. I guess I don't need to talk to her about it. So I'm conflicted. I like that Alex has Lila's back, but he was still such a scumbag to Chrissy when he ruined Simpcast 100. Well, the thing is, like, that wasn't even the first time he did stuff like that. Like, there was the situation between him and Brittany. Like at one point when Chrissy was like, okay, you guys, we haven't even gotten to the topic. Like, can we get to the topic, please? And then they were still like annoyed with each other. And she's like, okay, whatever. I'm going to give you like, I don't remember how much time she said, but she's like, I'm going to give you guys each a chance to just, you say your piece, and let's just be done with this, please. And Brittany immediately went into just like, I don't have any positive words about her shitty behavior. Cause she was like, and then just like, but like leaned over and wasn't looking at the camera or anything, just eating her food and like, like hurling insults at him. And so, and when Chrissy was saying like, okay, I'm just gonna like, you say your piece and you say your piece and whatever, that was his opportunity to just like take a few deep breaths and just be like, okay. Let's center for a minute. Like, this is getting out of hand. Okay, fine. But he didn't. So between him not taking a minute to just kind of woo-saw himself and then Brittany just continuing to make her nasty remarks that she already knew was triggering him. And instead of wording it a little bit differently or something, she said the exact same words over and over again. Guess what, Brittany? You already said that over and over again. Chrissy's giving you a chance to like make your final little statement. Just leave that part out. You already said it. But then to make your rude, nasty comments while you're eating food, you're so dismissive, like stop it. And with her like, my parents died when I was young. I'm learning. Oh, get out of here. You've had plenty of time to learn. You've had plenty of people tell you exactly like how you've been rude and all that stuff. No. And also like they died when you were 16. By the time you were 16, I think you had a chance to figure out like certain behaviors and how they're rude and how they're not rude. I basically don't even have parents. Okay. Like, even when my parents were alive, they didn't raise me. I had to raise myself. I never used that as an excuse if I didn't know something. Usually, for the most part, I would just go, "Oh, sorry," or whatever. Like, a lot of times it was, and then I try to figure out. I would overthink over and over and over and over and over again, and try to correct my behavior later on. Right. So, her just using excuses as to why she doesn't know how to like just have manners and like treat her friends with respect. Like, sorry, not having it. But then again, Alex should have just taken a deep breath and realized Chrissy's asking him, just like, stop this, and then just say our piece and move on. And so like, yeah, so there's that. And then there was another one. I didn't watch this one, but I heard about it. But it was apparently when April was on one of Chrissy's shows. I think it might have been Simpcast, and he started yelling at her for something that Aaron said about her or about him. Not okay. So it's not even that like he ruined Simpcast. It's like he already was told like to not behave that way. So but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they know him outside of the internet.com, and I don't. I don't like that internet persona though. I don't like that. I don't whatever. I hate when the quartering moves around so much in his videos and has a lot of trouble speaking. And I'm annoyed when he self-promotes coffee brand coffee. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Well, the thing is, like, yeah, promote your brand, but the way that he does it, and like he spends like 6.5 minutes in an 11-minute video promoting his coffee. It's just like, what is the point of even doing this video? Or what are we doing here? I didn't realize he moved around a lot. I move around a lot in my streams though, because I have body pain and ADHD. Not a good combo if you want to sit still. Um, Alex is a sweetheart. He just has a public persona. See, and I'm willing to believe that. Like, I genuinely believe that, like, Lila and Chrissy and Keanu are friends with him. And even after the dumb shit that he did on Chrissy's channel, like, all three of them, especially Chrissy, are still choosing to be friends with him. I feel like that just tells me that there's something that I am not like aware of. That like there's something else going on there, because it's not like he's like, I mean, yeah, he has like a pretty decent online presence, right? But it's not so much that like Chrissy needs him, or Keanu needs him, or Lila needs him, right? Like they don't need him to get like a bigger following. So I feel like it's not like a like a, I wouldn't necessarily say using, but just sort of like, oh, entertainment friends, like, oh, like the entertainment industry friends, like, okay, I keep this person around because like there's these connections and yada yada. Like, I think they all could do just fine like without him. So I just feel like he has to just be like a really good friend. And Keanu has said that. She's been like, he's such a great person. He's so kind, blah, 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 blah. Like, she has had nothing but good things to say about Alex and like him as a friend. So there's that. He does a lot of late night personal videos when he gets really personable. Wasn't he live streaming the birth of some kittens at one point? That I thought was really cute. But quartering constantly bounces and it distracts me like way too much. Maybe he's on coke. I found them from Alex, so he can help them at least somewhat. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, if you have an online presence of any sort, there's always, you know, some type of a connection somehow, some way that people will find you. It's just that like, if they're trying to grow like a you know, specific type of audience or a huge audience, it's not like they desperately like need him in order to survive in that space. You know what I mean? Not that, you know, either way, it's still useful to some degree. It's just that like, I would say that like if somebody's treating you that way, the level of like audience growth that they get from having that connection just wouldn't be worth it, you know? Are we talking about Aaron and Holt? No, we were talking about Alex Stein. We're going back and forth between Alex Stein and Jeremy from the Quartering. Because basically I was essentially talking about like like having your internet persona and like the content you create and all that, and then being a different person outside of that. And like for me, well, I have a hard time doing that because I do all this myself. I don't have anybody preparing anything for me. I don't have anybody researching anything for me. I don't have anybody putting together nothing. Okay. All of it is me. So it all has to just be me until I find somebody else to do stuff for me. But also like that stuff is just like super exhausting to me. I don't know if I'd be able to keep up with like having this kind of like public persona. I would forget all the time. First of all, I would constantly forget. Like you have people like like okay, Cecil's one of them. Who's another one? Oh, well, even like Jim Stansel, he's always wearing his glasses. But like Cecil, like his face always covered up. I would constantly forget to be putting that shit on. Constantly. So man, back on another tangent that makes absolutely no sense because we were talking about ceiling birds. We still need to we need to watch this real quick. Oh, is it all the way at the end? It is. All right. Let's see here. Next one. Courtney looks Pennsylvania Dutch. I am Norwegian, German, Swedish, Scottish, Irish, Pennsylvania Dutch, and Native American and English. Does anybody know what Pennsylvania Dutch is? I don't know what Pennsylvania Dutch is. Oh, we watched her. Okay, let's see here. What's going on here? I thought it was gonna be like I didn't realize that he was gonna do an actual like a whole skit on it. Very cute. Wait, so Pennsylvania Dutch is German? Well, then why didn't my family just say they're German? Okay. A dialect of High German spoken in parts of Pennsylvania. Huh. The German-speaking inhabitants of Pennsylvania. Huh. Wait. A dialect of High German spoken? So this is like high class? What the hell are these clips? Here's the thing. I went off on we were talking about how we need to change. I was talking about how we need to change the names of Black Hawk helicopters, maybe to something else. Raven Hawk or even Black Raven. Or, we could go the like all in the like inclusive route and just rename them to Black Hunt if we need to. But like, I just think that Black Hawk helicopter, we all know what it sounds like. And maybe we should just change it to like Coal Hawk or, again, Black Raven could be great. And then it was suggested, I believe it was AB that suggested the Chirp Hawk. And I was like, oh, like a ceiling bird. And then I was looking up to see if ceiling bird ever like caught on, like on Twitter or anything. And then found out, look at this. This is an account called Ceiling Bird. And these are all clips of the ceiling bird chirp. I'm not Rygod. Who? I'm not sure what that is in reference to. Who? What? It's like the Amish area. So I'm Amish. Oh, the Germans that originally came to Pennsylvania were thought to be Dutch. Oh, so that means I'm like hella German because my grandpa on my mom's side is full blood German. And then my great grandma on my mom's side, that would be my maternal. So my mom's mom, okay, her, she was saying that we were Pennsylvania Dutch. So that means that both of my grandparents have German in them on my mom's side. And then on my dad's side, my grandma was saying that we're Pennsylvania Dutch. So that means we're German. It's just that like my grandpa on my dad's side, his lineage is a little bit confusing to me, but I know that he's Native American and English. And I always joke like, yeah, I'm related. It's Pocahontas and John Smith are my great grandparents, even though that was in the 1600s. And it's my great grandma who's English and my great grandpa who was Native American. But whatever. It was just like it was a Pocahontas story from the late 1800s, early 1900s. Wait, when the fuck? Yeah, early 1900s. Sorry. Grandpa was born in like the 30s, I think. You can see the Native American cheeks in your face and the Germanic blue eyes. Very beautiful. Thank you. You know what's funny is I was actually I heard about Native American tribes that were confusing because they don't look like your like typical Native. That they had blue eyes and they were even they almost looked like me. And I thought that's probably the tribe I belong to. That's why the government fucking kicked us to the curb. You have cities named after my tribe. Why won't you recognize us? But of course, the city, one of the cities, the spelling is a little bit different. But you know that that's because the city is Wenatchee, but my tribe is Wenatchee. You know. We have multiple, by the way, we have multiple cities called Seattle out here, but they're spelled differently because no one knew actually how how to pronounce Seattle for after Chief Seattle. And I guess because like, the native, whatever language, what was the language that they were speaking? I don't even know. But whatever language they were speaking, no one actually like fully understood it, or, like reading or like writing it or communicating it, like listening to it, anything. So the spelling of Seattle and pronunciation of Seattle was just assumed by the people that were settling here. So there are, if you go to like if you go up north, there's like a Sweattle, but it's Seattle. It's just like, I don't, what? Seattle was a chief? Yes, Chief Seattle. He was a part of the group that was on Alki, which was, I think Alki was actually it translated to New York, and they called it New Alki. And it's like a little island right directly across from the Seattle Pier. And I guess when they were trying to set up shop over there, he pointed across the sound and was like, "Hey, there's stuff. Wait, what's over there? We should go over there." And that's where he and the homies were found, was over by that pier that the Beatles were fishing off of. Does anybody know that story? There's a hotel on the Seattle Pier that the Beatles, they stayed at, and they brought their fishing poles and they just sat on that dock and fished right off the pier. When there was a picture of it. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, they're fishing out of the window. Wait. Oh, yeah. Why did I? Well, this was like a long time ago when I first heard the story. So yeah, look at that. Just hanging out the window of their hotel with their fishing poles. All of them. Out one window. They couldn't even use different windows. Why didn't they just give them different windows? Edgewater? Yes, Edgewater. Edgewater is the one. There's actually a really cool history of Alki too. Like that's where we used to have Luna Park over there, which was basically like Coney Island, but here. So it was, just like a little amusement park, and it it wasn't really making a lot of money. And so they ended up, for the Seattle World's Fair, all those rides were actually moved over to Seattle. And then they just stayed in Seattle for decades and decades. Like, I rode on them all the time when I was a kid. And then unfortunately the rent was too damn high. Remember him? Jimmy McMillan, I think his name was. Rent is too damn high. So they had to get rid of them. Funny how an amusement park in a city that really only has like amusement park weather for about 4 months out of the year really wasn't doing too hot. You don't say. So, but we still actually, well, I haven't been out there in a long time, but when you go across the West Seattle Bridge for a very long time, up until like probably, I want to say the last time I saw it was about 7 or 8 years ago. I can't remember the last time I was driving over there though. We still had the light up sign that said Luna Park. And that was like right there at the end of the West Seattle Bridge. And then you would go off to I believe it was when you took because it had 3 exits. And I can't remember if you had to take the one on the right, like early to get there. I think maybe. I can't remember exactly, but you went off to the right. And there's still a little Luna Cafe out there. And that was a cute place. Yes, I do. I really love like the history of different places. I mean, I really love the history of Seattle and stuff, but like I like learning the history of different like cities and states and stuff. It's very interesting. The history of Coney Island, by the way, fascinating. Wow. I think that's an album cover. It probably is. I don't know. I don't listen to the Beatles. I never bought a Beatles album in my life and I never will. Controversial. But I mean, seriously. I'm going through the Google images right now. I'm not seeing anything. But then again, I can't really see everything. I don't know. I don't see it, but I'm sure somebody will make sure that I know if it's true. Whoops. Okay. My parents were hippies. I was raised on the Beatles. I was mostly raised on Stevie Nicks. You know what's so funny too is like my mom obsessively listened to Stevie Nicks' Belladonna. I had to grow into an adult to find out that Fleetwood Mac was a band though. Is that weird? Like she first of all, Stop Dragging My Heart Around was Don Henley. Don Henley. Wait, he was in he wasn't in. Hold on. He's in the Eagles, not Fleetwood Mac. Like, as I was saying that, I was like, wait. But okay, so we'll take that out. Either way, she knew that Fleetwood Mac was a thing. And also, like, because she loved Belladonna because there were like a bunch of breakup songs on that album. Oh, Rumors didn't have the perfect breakup cheating songs. Hello, Mom, you had everybody and yourself convinced that Dad cheated on you, which I don't know. I mean, in my mind, sorry, Dad, but it counts. Sorry, I'm not sorry. You should be sorry. Why are you hanging out with some other lady? I don't care if you're not sleeping with her. Why were you hanging out with her? That's not your family. Idiot. Anyway, that's a different story. But anyway, you were fully convinced that this man was having a full-blown affair on you, and you didn't think that Rumors was the best album to listen to? For crying out loud. Anyway, that album's fucking banger after banger. My dad loves the Beatles. My mom loves the Rolling Stones. They were doomed from the get-go. The original Britney versus Christina. No, wait, was it? Granted, I don't know. I wasn't around, but I was under the impression that it was like the Beach Boys versus the Beatles. No? Who knows? Maybe it was all of them against each other. Maybe the Beach Boys were the Mandy Moore. Maybe that's what it was. Like the Beach Boys were the Mandy Moore of this battle, or the Jessica Simpson, maybe. I mean, when you have Dennis Wilson is over here dropping thousands of dollars for was it chlamydia treatment or gonorrhea? One of those treatments on Charles Manson's family. I feel like it has grown beyond just a battle of the bands. I think we were all raised on Beatles on repeat. I can't say it anymore. You know what's crazy? My mom was obsessed with the Beatles. Like when I started listening to Hanson a lot and I was like, I love Taylor Hanson and all this stuff. She was like, oh, I used to listen to a band called the Beatles. I was the same way. But we never listened to the Beatles. We listened to Rail. We listened to, I'm trying to remember. We listened to Poison, Guns N' Roses, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Temple of the Dog, Alice in Chains, you know, the grunge bands. Candlebox. What was that one? Oh, what was the one? Seven Mary 3. But never the Beatles. She was even talking about how like she loved David Bowie so much. I had to listen to David Bowie on my own. We never listened to him. Why not? Poison was my first concert. I love that. Unskinny pop blows me away. Yeah. Unskinny pop pop. I'm actually surprised to this day. I'm so surprised that I never saw my mom on Rock of Love. I mean, granted, it was like hustler models and you know, ladies with a lot of plastic surgery, but like I don't know, there was one I think it was Rock of Love bus. There was one lady on there that I was like, okay, no, this woman was like that could have been my mom. They were very much like very similar. She could have done it. She could have been. I can't believe she didn't even audition. Push-ups, you are clearly not listening. Don't know that story. Who was the guy dropping money on the Manson family? It was Dennis Wilson from the Beach Boys. Hello, I was talking about the Beach Boys. What does that have to do with the Beatles? I wasn't talking about the Beatles. I was talking about the Beach Boys. We were talking about like rivalries and battle of the bands type stuff. Like, oh, Beatles versus Rolling Stones or whatever. And I thought like people used to pit the Beatles versus the Beach Boys. So I was like, oh, what's their role in there? Are they like the Mandy Moore or the Jessica Simpson of the Britney versus Christina situation or what? So then I mentioned, don't you know anything about Charles Manson and how like he tried to get into the music industry? He had a friend in the music industry that kind of like faked him out into thinking that he was going to get a record deal. Do you know who that was? Dennis Wilson. Oh, cute. My mom loved Rolling Stones, but played Yesterday and Stairway to Heaven on the piano. I need to play an instrument. It's time. Okay, back to the ceiling birds. I want to watch more ceiling birds. Wow, push-ups. Hold on, where'd you go? Where'd it go? First of all, Dennis Wilson, not Denise Wilson. What are we doing here? Also push-ups. Sounds to me like you have not gone down the Charles Manson rabbit hole. Cause that was like a big part of it. Like him and his family infiltrating Dennis Wilson's mansion. And like everybody was sleeping with everybody. And that was how everyone in the house got sexually transmitted infections. And then they needed treatment, but they were all poor. So he paid for it. I thought you played all the instruments. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't even know how to play hot cross buns on this. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I do. Okay. So anyway, I love that this pillow that I have behind me, it just sounds like it's farting the whole time. It's the gas from your ass. It's a poop or loop from your shoe. The hump from your butt. Wait. Oh, that's what it is. It's the gas from your ass. It's a toot from your boot. The hump from your bum is a loop from your shoe. All that air from your old derriere. Come on and set it free. 'Cause farts are liberty. You know the song? What do we wanna do? Fart, fart. Open up your butt cheeks. Listen to your butt speak. Let's go farts. Did this bother you a lot? It's a gas from your ass. It's a tip from your boot. The hump from your bum. It's a loop from your shoe. Kate Meany told me to read the book Chaos About Manson, but I didn't. Oh, there's like a shit ton of information about him. Like every true crime YouTuber has done a video on Charles Manson. You can find like so much information about him out there. First thing I hear, first thing I hear when I get here is sexually transmitted infection. Yep. Dennis Wilson. I think it was chlamydia that they got. They got the chlamydia and he had to pay, I think it was like $1,000 for everybody to get tested and treated, which is a lot of money back in the 70s, was 60s, in the 60s. Yeah. The fart jokes I used to think could not make me laugh, but sometimes they are very effective jokes. Dude, fart jokes are awesome. Fart jokes are just so funny. Okay, so when you were playing the recorder when I was on the stream with you, I kept missing my triangle because your high notes were making the sound go, oh no. That's the one thing with StreamYard. I was talking to my brother about that, like how I wanted to try and use Streamlabs, but like you have to fix a bunch of settings that I don't know what you have to fix because like there's a lot of stuff on StreamYard that kind of like just balances things out, right? So like with the like the lighting and with your sound and everything. But the thing is that's also kind of a problem because you can't adjust that in the event that you need to play the recorder to like make the sound a little bit better. Instead, it just blocks it out. Kind of a bummer. Need some bongos to be able to recreate Levin Polka. I know. I just want to set the record straight. I'm a good triangle player. Hello. We all know that. I already forgot. What was his name? That one guy. He's a traveling musician. What the hell was his name? He's friends with Keanu and Gino. Anyway, he was already about ready to poach you. He was about ready to take you on the road with him. Triangle player knows what's up. Oh, my point is we should try again one day. I promise to be better. Well, yes. No, well, yeah. Rick Monroe. Thank you. I was like, it's Rick something. I knew it was Rick. I almost said Ric Flair just for fun. But no, we do need to try it again one day. We need to get the butt rug babies back at it because I'm sure Sven Tony misses us. That's hard. Cricket actually seems to be okay with it. Look at your face. You're so cute. No, you look a little nervous though. That was great. You should duet with Gavin. Who's Gavin? Who's Gavin? Oh, Gavin Newsom. He could be my backup dancer. Okay. Yeah. No, it that took me a minute. I don't. I'm like Gavin Rossdale. Oh my god. 'Cause I don't want to come back down from this cloud. It's taken me all this time to find out what I need. K-Max, get out of here with this nonsense. It'd be fun with you, Alex Stein. No, he would just overtake the whole situation, and I would just sit there like. Because I get overstimulated and then I just shut down. Yeah, it would not be it would actually not be a very good combination at all. Okay, check this one out. Listen closely. I think you could take on Alex. He would probably start crying. I don't want to fight with people though. I don't want to like actively go into a scenario where I have to like be aggressive. Like I let other people do the drama. I don't want to do it. Oh man. Am I the only one who thinks that Alex Stein is annoying? No, we all do. Milo, then he would compliment your cheekbones again. Milo would be fun to like to do stuff with, like to do content with. He like that man is like the life of the party.
Isn't it ironic? with the stroke of a pen. Bye-bye confusion. With the stroke of a pen, men are men, women are women. With the stroke of a pen, outside forces cannot funnel money out of our country. With the stroke of a pen, we, the American people, are put first again. The last 4 years have been a nightmare. A nightmare. I was numb. Most Americans numb.
It's so funny. Like he has music going and everything. Well, not going. Like it's like a track. I guess he would probably added it later, but still, it couldn't mask the chirp.
Most Americans numb. Our cries were unanswered. All of our hopes and dreams crashed. Inflation high.
Wait.
A nightmare. I was numb. Most Americans numb. Our cries were unanswered. All of our hopes and dreams crashed. Inflation high. And then we went to the polls. And then that familiar face, yet orange, but a friendly, familiar face, came back to save the day.
Oh my God.
I commend you, President Trump.
It's so funny. 'Cause not only is that ceiling bird embarrassing, but like, dude, here's the thing. I like Donald Trump. Duh, I voted for him, whatever. But like, then he came in and saved the day. Shut up. He's still just some like old man who he's wants to be a good president. Like he wants to. Don't get me wrong. I think that he like genuinely wants to be a good president and genuinely wants to do what's right for the country, and like he understands all the corruption that's been going on that we don't know about, and he wants to change that. But it doesn't mean he's a freaking superhero. It doesn't make him he's not saving the day. He's just trying to come in and make some changes so that we can operate as a better country. It's sorry, but like that, you're still kind of like pretty gay doing all that. Oh, Donald Trump, like, get out of here. He's still just a regular ass person. Crying out loud. Yeah, this guy gives off I'm part of a cult vibes. Well, it's just he's one of those people that no matter who he's talking about, whether it's a Democrat or a Republican president or a candidate or whatever, you make your party look bad. It doesn't matter how good that candidate is. It doesn't matter how good that president is. You make this party look retarded. Stop. Courtney, who? Milo Yiannopoulos? Yeah. Do you want to see the video? Hold on a second. Hold on. I need to. I've been meaning to do this anyway, so I just need to. Ah! Oh, you guys, I get vitamin D today. Yeah, I didn't realize that I actually had the money to get vitamin D. I also didn't realize that it was that a bit more price effective or whatever, a little bit more affordable than I originally thought. So, okay, hold on. I'm very excited because baby, my severe issues will go away. Okay, hold on a second. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I just realized you guys are just like staring at me while I do this. So just one. You guys are just staring at me while I do this. What? Shut up, Courtney. Anyway, you know what? Does anybody have a birthday today? I forgot that Jonathan Davis beatboxed and scatted in Freak on a Leash. Does anybody remember this? Go! That guy became a millionaire from that, by the way. Here I am doing that for free, and homie was getting millions of dollars to do that on stage every night. But like seriously, how come we didn't talk about that more? Jonathan Davis is over here with his dreadlocks. Go! And we just accepted it. We turned him into a millionaire. What? We did that. We were like, this is perfect. Thank you, Jonathan Davis. I mean, for crying out loud, nowadays he would have been protested and harassed, I think, for the cultural appropriation. Corn Prodigy mashup, please. Go! Oh man. Subscribe for more of that. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. I just want to make sure that I can find this when I upload it. Okay. And then. All right, Courtney. Upload it to the right thing, though. Okay, we're going to watch this video. Oh, yay. Rescued another dog yesterday. Oh, my God. Get that D. I know. I've been needing that D for a minute. I mean, I don't think this is going to cure all of my mental ailments, but I'm praying to God that at least it alleviates some of them because, whew. Oh, let's see here. Courtney, do you like the troll LOL guy? I don't know what that is. What's that? What? I don't understand. Whoa, milk went down to what it was pre-election year, so that was nice. I was not expecting things to drop in price so quickly. So that's amazing. That's cool. That's great. I haven't also I don't buy milk. Sometimes I get almond milk, but that's about it. Hello? Okay. Are we ready to watch this? I'm so excited. Oh no. Wait. I'll just do this. It Holy crap. Oh. Jeez. Okay. Shh. It's Courtney. Anyway, okay. No, don't edit it into a short. And also, no, we're not going to do public because it's not necessary. I just want to have this available so we can watch it and you guys can actually hear it. Because the thing is that this video, since it's like in the media player, when you go to share your screen on StreamYard, it's like it's a window and not a tab, and you can't share audio on a window. You can only share audio on a tab. So that's dumb, right? Yes. Okay. I completely. Oh wait, no. What am I even doing? Even Oh, stop it. Okay. View your channel, videos. Why aren't you letting me watch my videos? Oh, God. I forgot that Jonathan Davis beatboxed and scatted in Freak on a Leash. Does anybody remember this? Go! That guy became a millionaire from that, by the way. Here I am doing that for free, and homie was getting millions of dollars to do that on stage every night. But like seriously, how come we didn't talk about that more? Jonathan Davis is over here with his dreadlocks. And we just accepted it. We turned him into a millionaire. What? We did that. We were like, this is perfect. Thank you, Jonathan Davis. I mean, for crying out loud, nowadays he would have been protested and harassed, I think, for the cultural appropriation. Corn Prodigy mashup, please. Go! Okay, finally, I figured it out. Jeez. It was this. Okay, here we go.
And then we've got, and then in the bottom,
we need to learn from you, Milo.
in the bottom right of my screen, I am witnessing the most extraordinary set of cheekbones I think I've ever seen. It's Courtney.
I'm actually in the middle in the bottom, Milo. Sorry.
Oh,
Courtney!
maybe you had them once, but I think the racism has made you chubby. I think you've got that. Wow. You've got no. I think it does have that effect. No,
only gay men would say that about another man.
Who is that? There's me giving a compliment to Courtney, and you have to pull out that. Who is the lovely Courtney, and why don't I know who this is? I should have been watching her for years.
I mean, you should know who I am. I'm like world famous.
She's a big deal.
For like nothing.
Great numbers, great personality. She's
the way I know that these are all megastars is that you've introduced each of them as being very famous, and that's and so there can be no doubt about them about the matter. So I'm grateful to you for that. Thank you.
We're back on.
So, as soon as Chrissy mentioned my personality, I decided to jiggle my breasts. But yes, that was the moment that I jumped through all those hoops for. Still. Should I do like they do on America's Next Top Model and cut my hair super short to show off my great bone structure? God, Tyra, what a bitch. Excuse me. McGuinevere coming in high with that $1.99 super sticker. Red boy. Red boy. Red boy. Thank you, McGuinevere. That was very sweet of you. You guys should be like McGuinevere. Oh, this one's probably gonna be good.
Can you lower your music? I have 3 kids. I'm trying to put my baby to sleep.
I promise you that I had it lowered in.
No, it's so loud. I can hear it through my walls.
Oh.
Please lower it.
It's really not that loud. You don't like this song?
No, I don't want to hear your music.
So you want to come in and listen
to it? My babies
are
trying to go to sleep.
You don't want to come in and listen to it?
No, I can hear it through my walls. I don't need to come in and listen to it.
All right, cool.
You can hear it down the block.
All right, cool. I got you.
Please lower your music.
A few moments later. So you say that you like the song?
Yeah, that's good.
How I go?
Express yourself. Ow! Stop! You better not post this shit. Get away from me.
I got you right here. Why are you covering yourself for?
Don't record me, please.
You got the song downloaded?
Yeah, I have it downloaded.
Play on Believe. Oh, easy.
Wait, I didn't even hear the chirp. Yeah, I didn't hear the chirp. Did you hear the chirp? What the fuck is happening here? I don't know, but I didn't hear the chirp. I was listening for the chirp. But I don't think any of that was true. Ice on the hunt. Chirp. Okay, this one's a short one, thankfully. Okay, wait a minute. That one freaking says it says low battery. It says low battery and they still just leave it that way? Yeah, everyone's default setting on all viral videos should be staged. Yeah. I mean, the thing is like no. But I feel cheated because okay, so I did it was like a chirp scream in the beginning. I heard it. I barely heard it. Ah, what the fuck?
I've been waiting 5 years to come on, pull up. Come on, Tom. I did swing. I did. I did, nigga. I did. I did, nigga. I did. I've been waiting 5 years to see you, nigga. I did. I did. Now come outside. Come outside, nigga. Come outside, nigga. Come outside, nigga. Come outside, nigga. Come outside.
Okay, I'm a white lady. I would appreciate it if the N-word was bleeped out. Oh, no, 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 no. No, back to sailing bird. Okay, I don't like where that's going. Wait, a white dude? Plot twist.
My kids were sitting here eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or maybe their favorite, Lucky Charms. Now, I was a contractor for 22 years, and we used to do paint prep, do cleaning and things like that. And I'm sitting there reading a box, and I noticed that it says it contains trisodium phosphate. This, TSP, let's see, trisodium phosphate, harmful if swallowed.
Not this.
Eye irritant, skin irritant. If ingested, call poison control. Poison control. Let's see here.
All right, now I have to go down this trisodium phosphate nonsense. Okay, this is saying it's used as a cleaning agent, a builder, I don't know what that means, lubricant, food additive, stain remover, and degreaser. Okay, oh. Okay, wait. Water is also used for all of those things. Right. So there's that. And so like, okay, this right here, this thing I'm reading, it says in 2010, 17 US states implemented mandatory bans on the sale of phosphates in automatic dishwasher detergent due to concern over the adverse effects that arise from excess phosphorus loads to our lakes, rivers, and streams. So there are certain things where I'm like, okay, let's take a step back. But like when people were saying that, that like, oh, the bread at Subway is basically a yoga mat. No, it just had a foaming agent in it, right? It had I don't remember what the ingredient was, but it was something in it that was supposed to make the bread like fluffy. And it also makes yoga mats fluffy. It just makes shit fluffy. Like it's not dangerous to consume, and it doesn't just because there's one ingredient that's used. Like that's like saying that. Well, I was gonna say like cake is breakfast, but I feel like everybody here is gonna be like, yeah, cake is breakfast, but because it has eggs in it, right? Oh God, oh God. I think my vitamin D is here. Um, he said eye irritant, right? Nobody's saying is sticking cereal in their eyes. Pretty much everything that I eat would irritate the shit out of my eyes. I just think that like there are certain things like when people were freaking out about LaCroix and like the ingredients that were in LaCroix because they had linalool and what was the name of the other thing? There was something else that was essentially mint flavoring of sorts, and they were saying like, oh, this is used as like pesticides. Yeah, you can grow a mint plant. You can keep like a mint plant in your house, and it will keep most bugs away. It's still a fucking mint plant. And the linalool, I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But that was like the lemon flavoring. And again, like it was just like lemon. It wasn't like you can use those as a way to keep bugs away out of your home. It's not Roundup. It's mint and lemon. Processed foods have chemicals in them? Oh no. Yeah, like dude, first of all, you're already buying like hella sugary processed cereal for your kids. Like what were you expecting it to be? There are certain things that are concerning to me when it comes to like what is allowed in our food, but like when you do this weird shit of like again, like Subway bread is yoga mat, and like the pumpkin spice latte was fucking destroyed by these idiots because it had like carrageenan in it, which is like a derivative of seaweed. And that's I think it's like a thickener or something to make it like a syrup, I think. And there was something else that was in it, and they were saying, first of all, they were complaining because there wasn't actual pumpkin in it. It's a pumpkin flavored latte. It can have macaroni and cheese in it. I don't care. Does it taste like a pumpkin spice latte? That's you don't have to have pumpkin in it. But then on top of that, they were complaining about the other stuff in it that was supposed to be like to like thicken it up or whatever. And so the whole thing had to change, and now it tastes like shit. I used to be a pumpkin spice basic bitch, and then I guarantee you too, those people don't even they never drank the pumpkin spice latte. It wasn't about the pumpkin spice latte. It was about controlling Starbucks, and they won. And now I don't go to Starbucks. Like I'm going to tell you that toffee nut latte doesn't have toffee or nuts in it. Cinnamon dolce. What even is a dolce? What is a dolce? Wait, is that like cinnamon milk? Is that what it's supposed to be? Like a no, because it's oh, cricket. Hold on. Jeepers. Anyway. Cinnamon dolce. But it's, wait, hold on. DOLCE. And so, okay, so it's like sweet cinnamon. Okay, fine. Yeah, what even is dolce? So I guess dolce just means that it's sweet. Whatever. I'm just trying to think of like, what are the other flavorings that they have that would be... I don't know, like my first thought when I'm thinking like pumpkin spice, I don't think like it better have pumpkin in it. In fact, I really honestly hope the opposite, because like, have you opened up a can of pumpkin? I don't need that in my drink. Like, is it like a pumpkin spice like ice cream or something? Like, that's too thick to be a drink. Okay. I'm like ruining my face right now. I tried a PSL once and thought it was gross, but when I drink coffee, I normally just put a couple of sugar packets in it. When did you try the PSL though? Was it, I think it was like 2013 or 2014. So let's just say, okay, was it after 2015 or before 2015? Okay. Because at minimum, like the very first 10 years or so of that drink's existence, it was so good. It was so good. And now it's just gross. Yeah, actual pumpkin tastes way different. They don't want real pumpkin in things. They definitely don't want real pumpkin in their freaking latte. Like the flavor of regular pumpkin. Like, what are we doing? We all know what we're going for here. We want something that tastes like a pumpkin pie, and then it goes into the espresso drink. It was after 2018. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. It's been nasty for a while. Yeah. It was definitely it was the gross one. Stupid. How stupid. Okay. Let's see here. Let's find another ceiling bird, huh? I guess that's just what today is the ceiling birds. Okay, what's this one? What's happening here?
To my people, but I never get pushback from the players. It's always from the advisors. But I kind of know people brought me stuff, and I kind of just like or I leave it up to my people. But advisors, they don't tend to push you on something they're not getting paid off of. They get paid off how much money they.
Oh, buddy. Are there more? Is it more? Are there more? Hold on.
And not get paid off of. They get paid off how much money they invest into stocks. So of course they're not trying to take a large chunk, because with the Platinum Pro Fund, the minimum is 200K. So they're not trying to take a large chunk to put that into the.
Wait.
My people, but advisors, they don't tend to push you on something they're not getting paid off of. They get paid off how much money they invest into stocks. So of course they're not trying to take a large chunk, because with the Platinum Pro Fund, the minimum is 200K. So they're not trying to take a large chunk to put that into the fund that they're not getting paid off of, even if it benefits their client. If you're that advisor, which one would you suggest to your client? I never get pushback from the players.
I like how like the first one you could hear so clearly, and then the second one, not so much. Okay, there's one that I want to see if I can find. I know I found it before, and I had it saved for a minute, and then I just forgot. Man. I think they. I can't tell if this is the right one because I'm trying to make sure it's the right one. Okay. Okay.
Part of the news court was me coming down. I actually climbed up because they saying she was trapped.
Last night, smoke filled the 19-story high-rise at 4445 Holden Street as people rushed out of the building. Jermaine got a call from his sister. Their mom, who is immobile, couldn't make it out of her apartment on the 15th floor. Jermaine rushed over and first attempted the front door, blocked by police.
They said they was like, the elevator's not working. I'm like, no problem. I take the steps. I just want to go make sure my mother is sick. She bedridden.
That one was really faint. I don't know if you could hear it.
They said they was like, the elevator's not working. I'm like, no problem. I take the steps. I just want to go make sure my mother is sick. She bedridden.
Okay, did we hear it? Do we hear it? Do we need to hear it again? Hold on.
Problem. I take the steps. I just want to go make sure my mother. They said they was like, the elevator's not working. I'm like, no problem. I take the steps. I just want to go make sure my mother is sick. She bedridden. So I need to get up there.
Earlier that day, the 35-year-old fell.
Okay, look at this. Look at this. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Make sure my mother is sick. She bedridden. So I need to get up there.
Earlier that day, the 35-year-old fell and cracked his hip on a set of stairs. When he saw that his mom was in need, adrenaline took over. He resorted.
Okay, so this is what I've gathered from this man. He can climb the side of a building after he fell and cracked his hip. But he can't change the battery? And then on top of that, like, if anybody in that building had working smoke alarms, they probably wouldn't have been, his mom probably would have been stuck in a fire. But no. But yeah, isn't that amazing? Like, you could climb the side of a building with a cracked hip, but you can't change a battery. Oh, man. Yeah. All right. Back to, let's see here. Oh, what's happening here?
What's up, man? How's MLK Day going? Pretty decent. How about yourself?
How do black people celebrate MLK Day?
Like any other people.
I mean, I personally don't celebrate it. So can you tell me, what do you do?
I mean, you had a day off from work, you got paid extra, right?
I mean, I don't think it's a day that should be celebrated.
In the sense of his accomplishments, or the fact of
No, I
you
think that
don't
it
feel
should
like it's
be.
a day that shouldn't be
I think that
recognized?
Martin Luther King Day should be replaced with Hitler Day. I think that Hitler Day is a much better day to be celebrated. What did that communist nigger do? Nothing. I mean, I can't wait till the FBI.
Sir. Well, obviously, we're not going to hear any ceiling birds after that. But I want to go back to, actually, yeah, that guy doesn't have anything to very important. That guy doesn't have anything important to say about Martin Luther King Day either, which is also embarrassing. But
how's MLK Day going?
Pretty decent. How about yourself?
How do black people celebrate MLK Day? Chirp.
Like
I do like too that it chirped while he was asking the question. That was pretty impressive. That was kind of amazing. Minute 128. Oh man, it's another one with white people.
Fake license? No, don't shush me. Is this a fake license? Why didn't you carry your gun into the courthouse? I did. No, you weren't. You were meant to lock it up. No. I carried it into the courthouse until your people changed the rules. So why didn't you carry it in? Why didn't you go past it? Because I made an agreement with you guys. Yeah. Okay, so I won't do that agreement anymore then. Okay. I carry in every courthouse in the state. And you will too when I sue your ass, because you know exactly what the law is, and it doesn't say T-Cole. It says 926C, 18 USC 1926C. You don't have to debate it. You just gotta violate. You just gotta protect my rights. Excuse me. Don't touch him. Don't touch me. Don't touch him.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me to relax. You're assaulting me. You're assaulting me. Don't tell me to relax. Let me fucking go and I will leave. Stop touching me and I will leave. And I will sue everyone here. Don't tell me to relax when you're touching me. Get the hands off me. I'm not breaking any laws. Am I gonna leave what? As soon as you get my stuff out of there, I'll leave. And I want everyone's name and badge number, Chief. Where you at? I'm right here. Everyone that's right here, I want everyone's name and badge number. So don't touch me either. Your guys are. I don't give a fuck, Sheriff. I don't care, bro. Who's offended? Who's offended? You can't be.
Who's offended? I think you are. Oh.
Like your face on camera.
That was tiny. I don't think that was even one. Was that one? Oh, that's hard to tell. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that one. What's this? Oh. Something went wrong. Boo. What the hell? I like that the entire building can hear your apartment beep loudly twice every 30 seconds all day and night. Please make it stop. Just tell them, hey, you're a smoke alarm. Whoa.
Yeah.
What? Ma'am, quit recording your baby and go change your friggin' smoke alarm battery. Kicking the window? Whoa. I don't think, no.
Are you fucking serious? What's up? What's up?
That wasn't one. No, that was a shoe squeak. That wasn't a smoke alarm. That was a shoe squeak. Ugh, dumb. Oh no, what happened? I feel like we're wait, what? I love this guy.
Am my boyfriend's first black girlfriend, and
If you're black, then I'm black too. That's a good one. Anyways, an awful illustration.
am my boyfriend's first black girlfriend, and
That was fun. I want a real one though. I think that's from a sneaker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just from the shoe. Like it sounded like it was something you'd hear at a basketball game, which I mean, I guess that doesn't really help because but it just sounds like it's like shoes squeaking on a basketball court. This woman gives off Harley vibes. Oh, we miss her. We need to watch body cam videos again. Wait. Is this a good one? I feel like every time I'm like, oh, this one looks like it's going to be good. It ends up not.
When you and X started out, how would y'all record and produce? Well, X got all the equipment. It was really cheap equipment. Old software. Yeah, Audacity, that's what it is. We had a snowball mic, one of them balls. Just terrible sounds. It came out with a lot of just sounded grunge.
That was one
with a lot of distortion. Software. Yeah, Audacity, that's what it is. We had a snowball mic, one of them balls. Just terrible sounds. It came out with a lot of
that was one, right? Right? Or am I wrong?
Balls. Just terrible sounds. It came out with a lot of
that was one.
Just sounded grunge. Just came out with a lot of distortion.
Well, I don't know. I feel like we watched the best ones already, But anyway, I think we all need to follow Ceiling Bird now. They just post smoke alarm beeping. We're chirping. Oh man, that's hilarious. Okay. I'm trying to close some tabs and all that. Okay, go. Tight. All right. Well, I really didn't have anything planned, and we really run off the rails. We tried. I don't know how hard we tried though. Since there isn't a nightlife tonight, I might actually do another stream tonight. I think I might do like a nighttime one. Maybe it'll be like a late one. Maybe I don't know, but one in the chat if you think I should do a stream tonight. Maybe we'll play Among Us. Maybe we'll do another Maniac Mansion or something. Maybe we'll just play games of sorts. Because there are lots of games we could play. But for now, I have one painted. I'm trying to paint my nails right now too. So I need to paint the other paw now that this one's dry. But yes, so I think maybe I'll hop on and do another one tonight. And yeah. Nail painting stream. Maybe. No. Yeah, I don't know. I think that we can do something that'll be, maybe we'll just do something a little fun. I was saying, like Like I was talking about earlier, I don't know if anybody who's here now was here earlier when I was talking about it, but I was talking about how I miss like Bacchanal Thursday, and I really I want to do something like that, like the just kind of a whatever happens is happening. So, on that note, I am going to get out of here, and then yeah. Oh, hi, bye. We're leaving. I'm wrapping it up now. So yeah, I'm gonna head out, but I think maybe later tonight we'll do a little something since Keanu and Chrissy are not going to be doing any streams tonight. We'll just do something. And anyway, I don't know. I'm missing words. Obviously, that didn't even make sense. So I need to eat something. Hopefully my vitamin D showed up. And then yeah. So keep an eye out. I will shipping snafus have finally been sorted, or have been sorted, and cheese is finally on its way. Is this like, is the cheese going to be good at this point? Is this like a new cheese? Is this a new shipment from what was shipped before? I think what originally happened was whoever was trying to deliver it had the same problem that I did. Or I think you mentioned something about UPS. I don't know. They redid the order. Yeah, they better have. Melanie Mack is such garbage. I hate her awfulness. That her awfulness has destroyed a fun thing. Well, I don't know. What are words? Yeah, the whole thing is kind of a mess. But I mean, that's the thing, is that like Keanu and Chrissy are actually spending time together tonight. Like they are going to a comedy club together tonight. So like I don't think anything has been necessarily destroyed. It's just the things have just kind of needed a bit of a reworking, I suppose. And I guess Melanie's weird shit is what brought it all to light. I don't really know. Oh, they admitted they screwed up and sent instead of USPS. Delivery for tomorrow. Okay, well then. They're going to hug it out, literally. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, my perspective on it is like, I really don't care. Like, I remember on Simpcast when we were talking about Melanie Mack, somebody was in the chat was like, Courtney, say something. I'm like, I don't have anything to say because I don't care. I don't care about her. I don't care about what she says. I just don't care. I don't care. Not even in a bad way, like, oh, fuck this. I just kind of, no, I don't care. There are 8 billion people in the world. Everybody has the same exact opportunity to start a YouTube channel and do dumb shit. I'm not going to have an opinion on every single one of them. Don't care. I don't care. Keanu clearly has, an opinion on it, and rightfully so. And unfortunately, since multiple people involved all know each other and they're all internet personalities, public figures, multiple decisions have to be made, like business decisions and stuff, right? So, oh well, it's not the end of the world. No one's breaking up. Nothing, we're not like, Nothing's been like destroyed. Not everything lasts forever. Yada yada yada. I never knew if Courtney appeared with Melanie Mack on stream before. I have not. I would be surprised if she even knew who I was. Or if they got along if they did. I think it would be probably neutral because like she has her whole shtick that's just not appealing to me. And so I don't know, like it, unless she was doing something like directly towards me that like bothered me, I would just be like, okay, here she goes again with the F slur. Cool, cool, cool. So I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, but that's the thing. They are like Keanu and Chrissy are hanging out tonight, and so yeah, no one's breaking up or anything. Meg Guinevere, are you pulling up push-ups right now? No. So there's no nightlife tonight. Is there ever going to be a nightlife ever again? I don't know. Girl, I rarely know if I'm going to be on the show until like 5 minutes beforehand. So it's a surprise to me that I even know this much about it right now, to be honest. But you'll be on nightlife tonight too. There's no nightlife tonight. So no nightlife tonight. I don't know. Do I know if there's gonna be a future nightlife? No fucking clue. Okay, no idea. I don't know what their plans are. I have no idea. It was never. I don't know. But that's why I was saying. Perhaps I'll just do a stream tonight. It wouldn't be a nightlife though. It'll just be a something. I don't know what it'll be. But something stupid. I love stupid. Oh my God, Lounge Singer. Hey, did anyone know if there's a nightlife tonight? I was out walking my cat. Yeah, everybody in the chat, tell me what dumb thing you were doing when you weren't listening to when I said there's no nightlife tonight. Were you... Let's see. I'm trying to think of something really dumb. Were you vacuuming the lawn? Were you sweeping the ceiling? Were you playing patty cake with your dog? I was changing my smoke alarm battery. Well, okay, so Sam isn't black. Anyway. Mom, make Guinevere. Sorry, I always leave the room at key moments. My bad. No. It's fine. I was snorting ashes from an urn. Perfect. I was rotating the air in my car tires when you said there was no nightlife. Oh, I love it. I was doing laundry for my wife's boyfriend. This is good. I like that you guys are listening now. This is actually like the perfect time. If you're not listening at this point, then like you really missed out because this is a good one. K-Max with the $5. Thank you. Courtney, why not crash FatCon and just don't go inside? Harass the fat people arriving outside. Don't let the jab ruin your fun. I don't know if I'd be good at that because I'm not like a I don't think I would like you know, so I'm guessing, you know, do like man on the street type things, just like talk to people. I'm actually very nervous when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'll just stand there and be like, you know, you have to start like coming up with questions to ask. I'm like, why are you so fat? Oh, crap. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. Nope. Bye. No, please don't hit me. You know. Gain sympathy by telling them you're a recovering fatty. They hate that. That's their least favorite. They prefer just all lifelong skinny people than over fat people that got unfat. Yes, I was praying to Shanta. Boom. Praise Linguini. Okay, this could be fun. Next Fat Con, you should raise money for a fat suit and go undercover. I wonder if it'd be passable because people always talk about how shitty fat suits look, like in movies and stuff. Like Gwyneth Paltrow's fat suit in Shallow Hal and stuff like that. I think I freaking said like 20 minutes ago, so I was going to leave, and here we are. But so I have to make sure that it was like we could figure out how to make sure it's passable, because I think it's really hard. Like if your hands don't match the belly, and like then you have to get like prosthetics for like the under the chin. You know what I mean? So it'd be tough. What I could do is raise a bunch of money for liposuction, right? And then for the year, I could just gain a shit ton of weight and get fat. That would be so hard, but I'll do it. And then get liposuction after the event. That would be awful. Don't do that. That's terrible. But I should raise money for liposuction anyway. These bat wings aren't just going to magically go away, are they? Anyway, be on the lookout. I am going to I'm gonna head out. But I think I'll probably try and do a stream tonight. Give the people something to watch since we don't have any nightlife tonight. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So stay tuned, but I need a couple hours to eat and all that crap. Just to eat. I just need to eat for a few hours. No, I need to grab something to eat. I'm gonna try and maybe squeeze in a workout, and then I don't really know. I can't plan out what I'm gonna do next. Remember Venmo, Cash App. Wait, do I have Venmos and Cash Apps? I do not. Yeah, I do have a Venmo and a Cash App and a PayPal though, if you do feel like giving me money. Or you can super chat. Oh, K-Max, what was that? What was the website where that you were talking about where people can deliver food to you but without your address being posted? Weren't you the one that was telling me about that? I forgot. And then I was trying to like find stuff to clip yesterday anyway. And so I never I forgot. But it was like, I don't know, Hungry Hippos or some shit. But what was it? Because I need to set up an account. And so I can just, when everyone's hounding me to eat, I can be like, you can send me food if you want me to eat so bad. Treat stream? Okay. Cool. Tight. I'm going to set that up. And then, yeah, Treat Stream is a service that allows viewers to buy food for streamers while they are alive. Isn't that so exciting? So I'm going to set that up, and then I'm going to start guilt tripping you guys into buying me food. It's so stupid. I'm so dumb. Anyway, I'm not gonna be able to do a stream tonight. I have to just sit here and hang out. I guess I will do a stream tonight because I'm never gonna leave. All right. Bye. Keep an eye out. I'll schedule a stream in a minute or in a little while after I, settle in for a moment and get my wits back about me, because I'm forgetting what words are. So yay. Anyway, thank you for this extremely racist stream where we just watched a bunch of smoke alarm battery chirps. I do like it's how it started serious too. We were talking about that freaking plane crash, and then somehow it turned into freaking smoke alarm chirps. God bless it. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Okay, bye. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh no.
To an end, stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we spent. Memories shared, hearts will mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold on nights to you. Walking out until daylight, city's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, embrace. I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold on nights to you. Holy goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace.